Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net. Before we get started, do we have any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Okay, this is Victor 1 Charlie Alpha. The name here is Rob, and I'll be your net controller for tonight's net. I am having some horrible audio issues for some reason for the live stream tonight, so apologies to anyone listening to that. I don't know what's going on here, but I am just getting a lot of interference of the line of audio, but there you go. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic in the C2 Maritime's room 60207. The net is open to all amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour. So there's also a live stream on my YouTube page. Just look for Rob of VE1RMJ, and that's Rob Victor Echo 1 Romeo Mike Juliet, and that's where everyone can follow along with the net and partake in the chat room. Amateurs will be called in by province. When checking in, please give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After Maritime stations are called in, stations from outside the Maritimes will get a check-in. Okay, a reminder that due to a delay in the system, please key up for a second or two before transmitting, and keep your PTT on for a second after your transmission is finished. Okay, before we get started, do we have any announcements for the net? Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima. VE1JVO, go ahead. Yeah, okay, very good, Rob. Very good evening, and everybody on frequency there. Yeah, I got a couple of announcements here. One is, first of all, I want to thank Rob, VE1CA, for setting up a Facebook page for the Westcom Amateur Radio Club, our club up here in Amherst. And Rob went ahead and set up a Facebook page, so it's up and running there now. And I think we've got 30 so people there already there. So just started the other day, 2 days ago, I think, or whatever. So very good on that, Rob. Thanks very much for doing that. And the other thing is, I'm looking at the notes here, Rob. We have connected, and we have actually Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, along with others. So we've got a good selection across the country there tonight. So hopefully you'll have a good net there with 31 nodes connected. So anyways, thanks very much, Rob, for doing the net there tonight. Look forward to the recap afterwards, and we'll be listening along. And you can take this as my check-in here. VE1 Charlie Alpha and the Maritime Fusion Net from VE1 JBL, General here in Tignish Bridge, Nova Scotia, 7th. Okay, VE1JBL, VE1CA. Okay, Jim, thanks for that. And, yeah, thanks for all that have joined our Facebook group so far. Me and Kevin are the admins currently now, and as it grows, we'll probably have to add a couple moderators in there maybe. And I was trying to get my audio fixed for the live stream, and oh my goodness, I don't know, automatic gain control that turned on here and was just blowing the audio out of right off the charts. I'm also running the net and doing the live stream from the same computer, which I don't normally do, so that's why I'm getting a little bit worse audio quality than usual out of this handheld. So apologies to anyone listening on the live stream there tonight, but it's got a lot better after I just made that change. So looking for our Facebook page. I missed if you told everybody what to go to, but you just search for the Westcom Amateur Radio Club on Facebook, and you can request to join if you want to partake in the group. The group is open for viewing to anybody, both with a Facebook account or not. or you go to facebook.com/groups/Westcom, and that will get you as well to our site there as well. All right, and thank you. And I guess the other announcement to make there would be brunch this coming Saturday, and I should have my calendar open here because I'm pretty sure it's at Patterson's, but I don't want to lead people to the wrong restaurant here. So I'll just pull up the calendar here, and of course that's at 10:30, and that is at Patterson's. So I won't be able to make it this weekend, but hopefully we get a good turnout there. Anyway, I won't keep it any further. We'll keep moving along here. We'll start the net off like we always do with anybody short time or mobile. So short time or mobile stations, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, VE1, FOX.
Victor Echo 9, Echo Uniform Victor Mobile, VE9 EV Mobile.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra, short time.
Okay, so far for short time, we have VE1 FOX, VE9 EUV Mobile, and VE1 JS. Any other short time or mobile stations?
Victor Echo 9, Alpha, India.
Okay, VE9 Alpha India, and I seen VY2 Golf Foxtrot flash up on the screen. One more try for short time and mobiles. Okay, hearing none, we'll go to our mobile station. Victor Echo 9, Echo Uniform Victor. Mark, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha, net control. This is Victor Echo 9, Echo Uniform Victor Mobile. Good evening, Rob, and all those on frequency there coming up. Yeah, we're just running a few errands here. Son's at cadets, and I just went to Canadian Tire to pick up a timing light for working on my Volkswagens. It's a tool I should have had years ago, and I've always gotten away with doing it by ear, but I think it's the time I have the proper tool. So anyway, picked that up, and I got a couple of little stops to make. So that's about it for this evening, and here Gary's coming up there. You see the picture of my new rig. I just bought a FT710, and I love it. If anybody's looking to get a new rig that's kind of middle-level SDR Yaesu FT710, I can't say enough good about it. Just love it. And I haven't even really cracked it open yet to see all the features and stuff. So anyway, that's about it here. Thanks for hosting the net there, Rob, and 7-3 to everyone. Here you got a lot of nodes on, so hopefully you'll have a good turnout. So anyway, this is one check in the box from New Brunswick, and we'll say 7-3 for now. This is VE9 EV Mobile. Back to next call.
VE9 UV, VE1C. Okay, Mark, thanks for checking in, and enjoy that new radio. Sounds great. 7-3. Next, VE1 FOX. Cruz, come on in.
Good evening, Robert. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in Fremont Plains. Good evening to you, Rob. Good evening to all the other operators on this evening. Well, let's see. What it was, it was cold all day. Hadn't had a furnace for 2 days, running off little heaters here in the house. Had phone in today and looked at the furnace. I see what's going on with it, so I guess man, the other place is going to have to either put a new furnace in or He's contemplating now putting the lead pumps in. So hopefully, I hope he gets around soon to do it before we all freeze to that. Anyway, it's not too bad. It's about 22 degrees in here right now off these little heaters, so there we go. Anyway, that's what we're going. The company got the host here this evening, so we have to cut her short and this whole thing. Now I got my cough back again for another 2 months, so I'm proud of having that again. I don't want to miss that. I only had it now for the last 4 years this time of the season, in January to March, so look, I'm telling you, just make it. Anyways, we'll have to get off. So, 7-3 all around. Thanks for calling in, Ralph. Thanks for doing that. So, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray. Here in 3 more planes, and it's been -4 all day here, Rob. So, back to you. Take care. BE1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray, clear.
VE1 FOX, VE1 CA here. All right, Curtis. Well, gee, sorry to hear about the heat troubles and the cough back again. My goodness, I know around this time of year too, we get a cough that likes to stick around and come and go. Anyway, hopefully you get the heat fixed up. Thank goodness we don't have the cold like they have in other parts of this continent, but cold enough. The wind out there here is pretty good. It's -5, and with the wind chill, it's saying about -10 here in this area. Anyway, 7-3, and have a good evening. Next on the list is a VE1 Juliet Sierra. John, come on in.
Hey everyone, Charlie Alpha and the Net JS. Good evening, Joe. Thanks for doing the net, Rob. Thanks for calling me in. Not too bad a day here at Sandy Cove. We had 35 millimeters of rain yesterday. We got no snow left now. Roads were quite icy this morning. I know there were some accidents down here. Don't think anybody was hurt, but a couple of cars sort of messed up. Anyway, all is well. And so again, thanks for calling me in, and we'll look for you next week. V1 Charlie Alpha and the Net. V1 JS, 7-3 tall.
V1JS, VE1CA. All right, John. Well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a good evening. 7-3. Next is a VE9 Alpha India. Gary, come on in.
Yeah, V1 Charlie Alpha, Net Control, V9AI, good evening, one and all. And had the storm here, of course, yesterday, and hard to tell when it snowed because it snowed and then it rained, but it left about 5 inches, and I figured this morning it would be hard to blow it, especially with the plow went by. So anyway, I was surprised it went crusty because it turned cold, so the blower could handle it okay. So anyway, it's hard to tell exactly. We had quite a bit of snow, but the rain pushed it down, left about 5 inches. Anyway, we seem to have a storm every week, one a week. But spring will be here soon. Everyone have a great week, and hope to be back next week. Back to Net Control, VE9AI.
VE9AI, VE1CA. All right, Gary. Well, thanks for checking in. Have yourself a good evening. 7-3. And next we have VY2 Golf Foxtrot. George, go ahead.
Good evening, Robert. Everybody on the net. Thanks for that. I've done it the past several years, and look forward to the next thing.
VY2 Golf Foxtrot, VE1C. George, you're hardly into the repeater there. Most of your transmission was missing. I don't know if you want to try higher power or try again.
I don't know what is wrong with it. Very unpredictable.
Yeah, George, sorry, I don't know what's going on there tonight, but your signal is not making it there. Must be some ice on the antennas there. Yeah, if you get a chance to try something different, you're always welcome to give a try there when we call them PEI. We're going to be doing that shortly. 7-3, and we'll talk to you later, George. All right. Let's see, that is the last on the short time list in mobile. So now we are going to open up to Prince Edward Island. Anybody from Prince Edward Island that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Alpha into Charlie, V1 AIC.
Victor Yankee 2, Foxy there. Okay, VE1 AIC and VY2 Foxtrot Uniform. Anybody else on the island? All right, top list of VE1 AIC. Ron, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Rob, and all of that. My FT3 here is running full duplex with the net on the Charlottetown analog repeater as well as the Charlottetown digital repeater. So have to balance the volume between the two. Anyway, good sit on the net here and 7-3 to all, V1 AIC.
Oh, VE1 AIC. CVE1 CA. All right, Ron, busy in the shack there. You're sounding great coming in here this evening. You have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And next is VY2 Foxtrot Uniform. Dave, come on in.
Hello, Rob, and everybody else listening on the Wednesday Night Fusion Net. Dave here, and I'm up here on the North Shore, Prince Edward Island near Cavendish. Not much to add, just sitting here listening on 60 meters here, and some of the stations from across the pond are coming through on one of the frequencies there. So, but anyways, nothing to add. Just sitting here and thought I'd check in while I'm listening. Thanks a lot there, Rob. Victor Yankee 2, Fuzzy Underwear, Prince Edward Island.
Oh, VY2 Foxtrot Uniform, VE1CA. All right, Dave. Well, thanks for checking in there this evening, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. All right. That was first round of PEI, so now we're going to go for our first round of stations in New Brunswick. Any New Brunswick stations that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? My name's Rob. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo.
All right, maybe not everybody all at once. I have one station there. I have E9 CUB. There's got to be more stations there for New Brunswick. Any more New Brunswick stations, please call now. All right, maybe I'm doing something wrong here, but, well, we got one. That's great. VE9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Don, come on in. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Good evening, Rob, and good evening to everybody on frequency tonight. Yeah, I too was surprised that there wasn't anybody else come in from New Brunswick here. I waited to make sure I didn't demo with anybody, and they were like, yeah, I'm going to try, and that's not true. So, anyway, Rob, no real traffic. Just hoping everybody's having a great week, and more importantly, has a great remainder of the week. So with that, I'll give it back to you. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Thanks, Rob, for doing that and calling me in. VE9 CUB, VE1CA. All right, Don. Well, thanks for checking in. You have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And maybe we get the repeaters warmed up and try once more for New Brunswick stations before we move over to Nova Scotia. Any more New Brunswick stations, please call me. Victor Echo 9, Echo.
VE1, Oscar Lima.
VE1 Tango United.
Okay, we got VE9 Bravo Golf Echo, VE1 Oscar Lima, VE1 Tango United. One more try for New Brunswick. All right, this first station, maybe I messed up on the call sign. I got Victor Echo 9, Bravo Golf Echo wrote down. If I made a mistake, please correct me. Go ahead.
Good evening, Rob. Yes, it's Victor Echo 9 Bravo Golf Echo, and it's our first time on the Maritime Net. So we're going to be listening a lot, see what's going on, and we're from Beresford. So everybody have a good evening.
V9 BG, VE1CA. All right, well, welcome aboard here. Yeah, I haven't operated your call here before. Could I get your name, please, for the log?
Michelle. Michelle is the name. V9BG.
V9 BG, VE1CA. Okay, Michelle, thank you for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Next station here is Victor Echo 1, Oscar Lima. Aubrey, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1OL. Hi, Rob, and everybody else on the net tonight. How about the dentist coming up behind me there, VE1TU? And say hello to Michelle. I hadn't heard Michelle before, or I don't believe so anyway. Not feeling really well at all tonight, so I'm not going to talk any longer. I'll say 73s. Everybody have a good night, and we'll turn it back to you, VE1OL.
Yeah, VE1OL, VE1CA. All right, Aubrey, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And next on the list is Victor Echo 1, Tango United. Dennis, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha. This is VE1 Tango United. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to all on the net. I want to say hello to Aubrey. We never did get a chance to call. Very, very busy doing nothing, so you understand. Nice day here in Fredericton. Lots of sunshine, and I guess the streets are in pretty good shape, so it's not bad outside. It wasn't too cold. I think my thermometer was showing 3, but that's up on the third floor on the deck, so
always a little warmer with the sunshine beaming in on the deck. And had some company today, this afternoon, so it was a pretty good day for me. Back to you, Rob. This is VE1 Tango United.
VE1 Tango United, VE1C, alright, Dash, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Okay, now we're going to Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia stations that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Joey Whiskey, 1 JW. Victor Echo 1, Mike Uniform India, VE1 MUI. Victor Echo 1, Golf Uniform Yankee, VE1 GU1.
Victor Echo 1 Delta Alpha Delta, VE1 Dead.
Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor Mobile, VE1 KEV, Mobile.
Okay, so far we have VE1 Juliet Whiskey, VE1 Mike Uniform India, VE1 Golf Uniform Yankee, VE1 Delta Alpha Delta, and VE1 KEV Mobile. Any other Nova Scotia station? Alright, top of the list, VE1 KEV Mobile. Come on in there, Kevin.
Yeah, very good evening, Rob. VE1 Charlie Alpha for the Wednesday Night Fusion Net, VE1 KEV Mobile. Very good morning. Good morning. Very good evening.
VE1 KEV, VE1CA. Hopefully you caught me, Kevin. After you said good morning, your signal went to bed there. Hi. You want to try it again, maybe on a higher power? Maybe you're at a better spot. If not, if we can't copy, I'll call you in right after the last VE1 DAD on the list here, just so you can listen for your chance. You want to try again, Kevin? Okay, nothing heard. Kevin will try it here in a few more stations. Let's go to Victor Echo 1, Juliet Whiskey. Eric, come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. Everybody else on the net. Got a good net started so far. Yeah, I don't see Kevin on the APRS. Just looking to see where he was, but he said he was mobile, but I don't see him, man. Maybe he's up in Moncton. Don't see him right on the. Well, zooming in a little bit, doing some searching, I guess, but yeah, good job on the Facebook page. You and Kevin. Looks good. Nice to see a few things getting posted here and there. So I look forward to seeing some more stuff as time goes on. Other than that, just puttering around. Working a few stations on 60 meters tonight on FD8. Just nothing startling. A few European countries, but nothing too starting. Nothing new and exciting. Just work a few grid squares and work a few contacts, but. Just puttering around while the net's on. VE1JW.
VE1JW, VE1CA. All right, Eric, well, thanks for coming in, and thanks for joining our Facebook page there. Yeah, things are just getting rolling with that, so give it some time, and we'll keep growing, and some more good info posted up there. And also, have yourself a great evening, and hopefully talk again soon. 7-3. All right, next station is Victor Echo 1, Mike Uniform India. Matt, come on in.
V1 Charlie Alpha, V1 MUI. Good evening there, Rob. Everybody on the net this evening. And hopefully everybody had a good week. I just got back from Cuba this morning. We're gone all week, wife and I, and some family of hers. We went down to, God, I can't think of the name now. We were by Hoagie anyway. There all week. Had weather in the high 20s, low 30s, yeah, in the day, and mid 20s in the afternoon there, so it was nice for a change. Spend some time down there, see some nice weather. And flew in through the evening last night, got in this morning, so lay in the middle of the night, and won't be long late to bed. So, anyway, 7-3, everybody have a good week, and we'll catch you next week. V1CA and net, VE1MUI.
Oh, VE1MUI, VE1CA. All right, Matt. Well, thanks for the check-in. And you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Next for you, Victor Echo 1, Golf Uniform Yankee. Joe, come on in.
V1CA, Rob, V1GUI. Good evening to you. Good evening to everyone else here on the Fusion Net here tonight. Yeah, I'm going to cut it short. My son and my daughter-in-law just walked in here, so just after I called in, actually. So, hey, cut it short. Everything's good here today. Nice and fine. Ain't too bad. Wasn't no snow, no rain, no nothing. Just a little dry from the northwest. The sun was out quite much of the day. And we got 41 kilometers to wind to the west-northwest here. That comes you down to minus 1.7. Take it away there, Rob. Thanks for calling in. V1GUI.
V1GUI, VE1C. All right, Joe, thanks for coming in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And next we go to Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Delta. David, come on in.
Good evening, Rob, and everybody on frequency. It's been a little chilly around here today. A little nippy, no snow, snow's gone, but the temperature dropped a little bit, a little bit of wind makes it a little nippy. Played around, got a new Fusion 500 this afternoon, played around with that, trying to get that going. I got that working finally. Anyhow, thanks for doing that, thanks for taking me, and see you here next week.
VE1DAD, VE1C. All right, David. Well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. We'll try one more call out there for Kevin, VE1KEV, mobile. If you're there, go ahead.
VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1 Kilo Echo Victor. How do you copy, Rob?
Well, yeah, okay, very good.
That's weird, yeah. I don't know what was going on there. I was going down South Albany Street by the fire station is where I was when I was by the old Dragon Inn. But anyway, now we made it back home, so now I'm in the yard at my house here. So anyway, I had to run out to Walmart there or whatever. I had a little bit of a hankering for one of them deep and delicious chocolate cakes. So anyway, it's a little bit chilly, that's for sure. I think it was -6, I think, Rob, on the dashboard there. So a little bit on the cool side there for sure. That's it from here, buddy. Thanks for calling us back in there in 7-3. Everybody all have a great evening there for sure. V1 Charlie, also V1 KEV Mobile.
yeah, V1KEV mobile, VE1CA. Yeah, not sure what happened there, Kevin. You just kind of faded away, and there's a couple blips, and then you're gone there. But we got you there. Thanks for coming in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, now that we've gone through one round of the Maritime provinces, now we're going to look for stations outside the Maritimes. Anybody outside the Maritimes that would like to get in to the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA 6 FP.
Okay, VA6 Foxtrot Papa, is there any other stations outside the Maritimes? Okay, VA6 Foxtrot Papa, Francis, come on in.
VE1CA from VA6FB. Well, good evening to you, Robin. Good evening to everyone on the Maritime Fusion Net. Nice to see a large group there. Haven't heard too many from New Brunswick tonight. I don't know if Wellington Repeater wasn't in there earlier. I think they're back there now. But that might be an explanation why we didn't hear too many. Out here, well, it started to warm up, Rob. We had a miserable weekend, I'm telling you. The temperatures were in the minus 40s with the wind chill minus 52. So we're hoping that it was going to get warmer. We got spoiled yesterday. It was all the way up to minus 15, and I tell you, I'll take a minus 15 anytime. I thought I was almost in the sun belt here for a while, but unfortunately temperatures dropped now to minus 23, minus 27 with the wind chill, and there was an extreme cold warning for tonight. I guess they're saying minus 28 air temperature, and it could be down around minus 40 with the wind chill. Jeepers, I wish this stuff would just go back to Siberia where it belongs. Supposed to warm up by the weekend. We'll wait and see if that's true or not. I don't want to say much more. I'm scared to jinx it. Other than that, Rob, no other traffic. Thanks very much for doing the net and letting us check in. Always a pleasure to hear the gang from back east. Do take care, one and all. 7-3 all around. VE1CA from VA6FP in Wainwright, Alberta. 7-3 all.
VA6FP, VE1CA. Okay, Francis, well, yeah, it's been quite a cold snap over that way. I've been looking there the last little bit. Definitely seeing the cold temperatures still in Canada, but they're definitely receding from the States. I'm looking down in Dallas, I see +2. And when I looked would have been last night before, it was like -8 in Dallas, and it was incredible how cold it was in the central U.S. and pretty far south. Yeah, crazy weather for sure out there, so hopefully things will warm up a bit. That's too cold. We got -5 here with like a wind chill of like -12. So we're going to be a little chilly, but nothing like out there. My goodness, I hope it warms up. Anyway, you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And with that, we're going to go back to PEI for our second round. Any more PEI stations that would like to check in, please call now. Okay, now that you're here, let's go to New Brunswick. New Brunswick stations, second round New Brunswick, please call. Echo Alpha.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, V9 PAL. V9 Oscar Sierra Q, V9 OSK.
Okay, I got VE9 VEA, VE9 PAO, and VE9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Any other New Brunswick stations we missed? Okay, top list, VE9 VEA, Vern, come on in.
Yeah, VE1, Charlie Alpha, Wednesday night, Fusion Net Control. Maritime, Maritime, what's the word I want? Maritime, Net Control. Anyhow, Rob, good to hear you at the control. We're a little late getting down beside the radio this evening, so we missed a little bit up front, but it was solid as good up front as it does back here, so you've had a fantastic net there. Yeah, listen to Francis give the temperature out. That one thing for sure. Francis did have to only work for the shorts before he got in bed because he was too refused just before he got in bed, so there you go. Anyhow, Rob, it's nice around the net, that's for sure. Just be on overall fine, outstanding. Wish everybody good evening and great evening. Wake up call tomorrow. 7-3-12, 80 East and 80, especially East anniversary. We'll turn it back to you. VE1 Charlie Alpha. Wednesday night, Maritime Net Control. 7-3 all, 7-3 all, bye-bye.
VE9 VEA, VE1C. Okay, Vern, always great to hear you there, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Next station we have is Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. Paul, come on in.
E1CA, this is E9PAL. How are you doing there, Robert? And everybody else on the net? Yeah, she's going to be a little cold there tonight. Here by George in January. A little bit of flurries here at Tim Hortons. Anyway, you guys all take care and have a great rest of the week. E9PAL.
VE9 PAL, VE1CA. All right, Paul, well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Next we have Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo. Oscar, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Good evening, Robert, and everybody on the Fusion Net. Just got on there, I heard Paul calling in, so I figured it must be the Brunswick time, so I just jumped in. I was not quite sure, but I took a chance anyway. But nice for you to be in the net and calling me in, and we do appreciate it, and just give you a mark for you just late. We're just going to play with the winter. We're winter in January, but it's going down pretty fast there. We're already to 17, so I guess January is at the end of the month. So we're going to go through that, and then we'll get some short temperature coming along eventually ourselves there. 7-3 from Victor Echo 9 Oscar Sierra Kilo, India on my node. 7-3.
VE9 OSK, VE1 COK Oscar. Sounded great there this evening. You have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Okay, well, on that list, so now we're going to go for round 2 of Nova Scotia. Second round of Nova Scotia stations. Please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Delta.
On Foxtrot, Sierra Mike.
Okay, so far I have VE1 Juliet Papa Delta and VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Anybody else from Nova Scotia? Okay, we're going to top of the list of Victor Echo 1 Juliet Papa Delta. Justin, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1JPD. Good evening, Rob, and good evening to all who have tuned in this evening. I just hear my shack in the basement, me and the dog. Just heard the wife and the girls come in, so probably gonna head up there in a bit, I guess. Not much going on here tonight, so we'll say 7-3s. We'll try to catch you next week. VE1CA, VE1JPD.
Hi, VE1JPD, VE1CA. Okay, Justin, well, thanks for checking in there tonight. You have yourself a good evening, 7-3. And then we'll go to VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Frank, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to everybody else on that. And, yep, just coming through the door, and I better grab myself another quick snack here. We cut off for 8:30. I got blood work in the morning, so anyway, well, no real problem. Just more or less pop it in to say hello, give you a mark for the book. So get my snack, go back down and play a little more with that VRHF. Back to you, VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1 Fox Sierra Mike.
Oh, VE1 FSM, VE1CA. All right, Frank. Well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a good evening, 7-3. Alrighty, now let's see where we're at on the list here. That would have been, Sacramento, Nova Scotia. So now we just open up to anybody, anywhere that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Please call it.
Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, VE9 MTV. Victor Echo 1, Delta Sierra, Sierra.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Kilo. Okay, so far I got Mike Tango Victor, Delta Sierra Sierra, and Golf Kilo. Any other stations anywhere for the Maritime Fusion Net? Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta. Okay, and we added VE1 Echo Papa Delta to the list. So back to the top, here we got VE9 Mike Tango Victor. Mike, come on in.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha with the Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Good evening, Robert. Good evening to Oscar that I heard before, and Glenn coming up, and Edwin also coming up. Yeah, we had a little bit of snow this morning there. Everything was frozen up on the car there. Took a while to scrape it off, but anyway, it stayed pretty cool all day there. It's still minus 8 here right now. So I think the snow is going to stick around for a little while. And other than that, well, we had some problem programming Oscar's radio there. At 706, but I guess he had some problems there getting on HF. The HF side might be having problems there, so we'll have to check that out. But yeah, very good. I missed also the first session of WinLink there. I had some family Sunday things to do, so I couldn't get on that. But I'm glad it was recorded, so I'll have a look at that before the next one. And we'll be listening in on the net there. So I'll be doing the CQ Cross Canada net there at 10 o'clock also on the 40678, I believe, room. So anybody want to join us for that. So back to you, Robert. Have a good net. I'll be doing the next net, I believe. There, Jim had replaced me the first time there, so I'm replacing him next week. So thanks for doing that. Have a good night there, Robert. 7312, VE1CA, VEINTV.
Yeah, VE9MTV, VE1CA. All right, Mike. Well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Next is Victor Echo 1, Delta Sierra Sierra. Craig, come on in.
Doing the net. Not too bad of a day here. It's definitely the winds picked up and it's cool with flurries now, but as everybody say, it is January, so not too much else going on here. Just staying warm and playing radio. Say 7-3, everybody. Have a great evening. VE1 DSS 7-3.
VE1 DSS, VE1C. All right, Craig. Well, thanks for checking in. Have yourself a good evening, 7-3. And next is Victor Echo 9, Golf Kilo. Glenn, come on in. VE1 Charlie Alpha in the Maritime Fusion Net. This is Victor Echo 9, Golf Kilo in Petticoat. Good evening, Rob, and good evening to everybody on frequency. Good evening to Mike there and Craig before me, and I hear Keith coming up after me. Well, Craig's not local, but Mike and Keith certainly are amongst it. Anyway, no real traffic crowd, just playing a little bit of radio on a cold winter night. Good thing to be doing, instead of watching TV, I guess. So I'll turn it back to you. Thanks for calling me in, Rob, and thanks for doing the net. Victor Echo 9 Golf Kilo, back to net control. VE9 Golf Kilo, VE1C. All right, Glenn. Well, thanks for the check-in. Have yourself a good evening, 7-3. And next is Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta. Edwin, go ahead.
VE1CA, VE1EPD. Well, I guess I forgot all about the net. I just put the set on, and you were on. So, I just thought I'd give you another mark for your book. It's a minus 1.3 here, and not that bad yet. So, not better than minus 30, 40, like I heard in previous days. So, anyway, that's all right. Well, this stays down at this temperature. All right, not much else to report. Just thought I'm going to give you a mark for your book. VE1CA, VE1EPD. VE1EPD, VE1CA. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a good evening, 7-3. Okay, with my list again, so we're looking for some more callers anywhere, Maritime Fusion Net. Please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Whiskey India November. Victor Echo 1, Whiskey India November.
Victor Alpha 1, Charlie Alpha Mike.
Lima Alpha.
Okay, so far I got VE1 Whiskey India November. I think, what do we got here? Victor Alpha 1, Charlie Alpha Mike, and Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha. Any other station? All right, other than that, we'll go to the top of the list here. VE1 WIN. Peter, come on in.
Evening, all no traffic for the net. I will not make the breakfast this weekend because I've got some meetings here with local government officials here on Saturday, so I will not make the breakfast. I'm going to meet with the mayor and a few other people. So I will not make the breakfast. Maybe in February I'll make it up. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, well, it's been a good day here. It was nice and no snow here anymore. And all the snow was gone, so. The sun was there most of the day, but it was kind of on the chilly side, so. With that, Rob, I'll turn back to you. Have a great evening and a great week. What's left of it? The E1WYN is clear.
The E1WIN, the E1C. All right, Peter. All right there, Peter. Thanks for making it in there tonight, and you take care. 7-3. Next station, I think I copied the call. Right? I just don't have a name here unless I got a VE9 CAM. I got a Victor Alpha 1, Charlie Alpha Mike. Go ahead.
VE1CA, VA1CAM. Yeah, the name's Chris, checking in down here from Moose River. Glad to be able to check in. Thanks for calling me in, Rob. Yeah, down here, Moose River, what is it? 4 below here tonight, and a little bit of blustery. Kind of looks like winter. Might get it yet after all. Anyhow, I got nothing to report other than that, and back to net control.
All right, VA1, Charlie Alpha Mike, VE1C. All right, Chris, I got your name here in the log. I don't think we've talked before, but anyway, thanks for making it in there tonight, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And let's see, next up on the list is Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha. Keith, come on.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha. Good evening, Robert, and how's all the gang on the net tonight? Just nothing much driving here, except to say I was out for a little walk a few minutes ago, and it is quite brisk. You definitely wake up out there. And the sidewalks are like glass. So, anyhow, that's time of year, I guess. Anyhow, thanks for calling me in. You have a great week, and we'll talk to you again next week. Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha, Keith here in Riverview.
VE9, Echo Lima Alpha, VE1C. All right, Keith. Well, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, follow list again. Let's put our second last call for the net. We got a few minutes here late, and things are slowing down, so we'll issue our second last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Please go.
Victor Echo 1, VE1, Charlie, Mike, and Delta.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Hotel Lima.
Okay, we're on second last call. We have Victor Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta, and Victor Echo 1, Charlie Hotel Lima. Any other stations? Top of the list, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta. Corey, come on in.
Yeah, VE1 CA there, Rob. Nice to hear you guys in here tonight, and hello to Craig there and Annie Kanish. Hope everybody's staying warm. And sound like you're having a great net there, buddy. And anyway, thanks for bringing it in there, Rob. And another check for you there, buddy. And we'll try to check in a little more often for you guys. So 7-3 from Cape Breton here. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta, VE1CA. All right, Corey, great to have you in there this evening, and yeah, hopefully hear you next week. You take care, 7-3. And last on the list is Victor Echo 1, Charlie Hotel Lima. Scott, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1CHL. Very good evening, Rob. just thought I'd better fire up the personal mode here. The digital repeaters don't seem to be coming in that great today. Hopefully it's just conditions, but had some issues there with Amherst earlier this afternoon. But anyhow, thought we'd get the node up and running, see if it works, and I guess it does. Playing around with AC and WinLink today, so I guess we've had some fun on the radio today. Hope everyone has a good week. 73 VE1CHL.
Yeah, V1CHL, VE1CA. All right, Scott, thanks for checking in and have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Okay, now we're going to be our last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Anyone, anywhere, please call now.
VE1HUL. Victor Echo 1, November Echo Lima.
NA.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Lima Bravo.
Okay, so far we got Victor Echo 1, Hotel Uniform Lima, VE1 November Echo Lima, VE9 November Alpha, VE1 Charlie Lima Bravo. Anybody else in this? Last call. All right, top of the list, VE1 HUL. Dave, come on in.
Well, good evening, Rob, and all those on the net. I tried to check in on the AEH repeater, and I don't know if I got locked on or whatever, but I switched over to the AMH repeater, and obviously you got me this time. I figured if one last try would have been my my PDN node there, but we got this on the Amherst repeater. So anyways, she's a brisk night out there tonight. A little cloudy, but boys, that wind is sharp. It's -5, and sure feels like winter tonight. Anyways, no snow of any appreciable amount came today, so just a few little flurries and squalls early this morning, but that's about it. So we're back to green, and who knows how long. Or I guess maybe more brown than green, but anyways, that's about it from here in Truro, Rob. So we'll say 7-3 to yourself and all those on the net. Everybody have a good week. VE1 HUL, over.
Oh, VE1 HUL, VE1 CA. All right, Dave, I'm glad you made it in. I make multiple calls out. After we get people, I do another call in case they get covered up, so there's not much more we can do. Maybe there's something wrong with the repeater down that way, but you were coming really good here, so kind of wondering what was going on there. But glad we got you in the book here, Dave, and try to stay warm. Yeah, it is really cold out there with that wind. I just my weather station here, it's a little sheltered on the weather station is, but the gusts are around 20-25 right now, and minus 5.5, so that puts a wind chill of minus 10 to minus 15 if the winds, if you're hitting those gusts out there in the open. So, a lot colder out west, but man, it's cold enough here too. Anyway, we'll say 7-3 to you, and have yourself a good evening, Dave. 7-3. And let me get back here to our next station is Victor Echo 1 November Echo Lima. Brett, come on in.
VE1CA from VE1NEL. Yeah, thanks for calling me in there, Rob. Trying to type up the Truro Amateur Radio Club meeting minutes here and listen to the net. So thought I'd give you a quick shout in and say hi to everybody, and thanks for doing the net. I guess that's all for me tonight anyways, on a cold winter night. Anyway, back to you, Rob. Thanks again. VE1NEL.
V1NEL, V1CA, right, Brett, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a good evening, 7-3. And next on the list is Victor Echo 9 November Alpha Nelson, come on in. Yeah, good evening, Rob. Good evening to everyone on the net. Well, like everybody else, it's quite cool here tonight. It's minus 7.2 at the present time, and the wind is gusts some 40 kilometers an hour, so it's quite cool. But anyway, we got the furnace going here, and it's nice and warm inside. Hope you're doing well, Rob, and thanks for doing the net and calling me in. We've been listening for a bit there, and you got quite a few callers, so that's good. Nice to hear all those nice call signs. Thanks for doing the net again, and back to you, V1CA with VE9NA. V9NA, V1CA, all right, Nelson, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And last on the list, I have Victor Echo 1, Charlie Lima Bravo. Clifford, come on.
VE1CA, the VE1CLB. Good evening, Ron. Good evening to everybody on the net. Well, I finally bit the bullet, and I guess it was yesterday, I got a great big box at the post office. A ISU FT991. And golly gee, when I got that radio, I didn't know I was going to have to take an electronic course on how to operate it. It comes with a manual, 154 pages, and every one of those pages is in English, about a quarter of an inch thick. So I've taken the radio out of the box. I got the three Bellum, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, a 4-to-1 and two 1-to-1s, LDG. And, well, I figure, I don't know how long it's going to take me to learn that radio, but it'll be a while. And I haven't yet, but I guess I'm going to have to look on YouTube for that HR200 unit to see what that's all about. So that's it from this end, down here in kind of cold Regieport. Back to you, Ron.
VE1CLB, VE1CA. All right, Clifford, well, great to hear about your new toy there. Yeah, YouTube's going to be your friend on even just go through the basic operation. There's lots of good videos on there. Get you started, and then kind of tackle that manual when you know some areas you want to dive deeper into. And as far as the HRI-200, I know for the VHF radios and repeaters and things, it just gives you the ability to have host your own room, kind of like the room right here now. But I know on the VHF side, you don't need one of those to be PDN mode with a computer attached to get into all these rooms. But I just don't know how the 991A does fusion. I have no idea how it does it. But there's some info out there for sure, and best of luck with that. Definitely keep you busy there. All right, Clifford, thanks for checking, and have yourself a good evening. And we're not too far over time, and since there was some issues out there in the network, I'll give a bonus last call here before we got to wrap things up. So one last shot, absolute chance here to get in. Please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Papa Sierra, tail end Charlie.
All right, VE1PS. Peter, you got the bonus slot. Come on in.
Just saying, well, I turned the rig on, forgot the net was on, working from home this evening, and I just flipped over and caught the last couple of minutes, and that's about it. So everybody stay safe, stay well, and back to you. V1PS.
V1PS, V1C. All right, Peter, the same to you. Thanks for the check-in, and 7-3. Have a great evening. All right. Well, there was 37 check-ins tonight. We'd like to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. We'd also like to thank the owners of the repeaters and those who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hams to check in. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton Area ARC website at www.maarc.net and click on Club Activities and Nets. Now the net is concluded. The CQ Maritimes room is now open for general use. This is the VE1CA signing off. Good night, all.